It's a phone case! And it also has one of these, like, pulley thingies. This isn't a scar. I got bit by a mosquito this morning. Good morning, besties. This morning I didn't really have an appetite, so I decided to eat a simplistic yogurt bowl. I bought the Oreo flavored one because I love anything Oreo flavored. It has two separate chambers, one where the yogurt is and the other where the Oreo crumbs are, and all you have to do is just to pour the Oreo crumbs into the yogurt and then stir. It's not just Oreo crumbs either, it also has like chocolate chips in it, both dark and white chocolate, which I really like. This gave me flashbacks to when I was in high school because back then I would eat something like this for breakfast every morning. It's super quick and super easy. You don't even have to prepare anything, you just need to take it out of the fridge. And it's still my go-to breakfast if I'm in a hurry or like today if I don't really have an appetite. Here, I was planning out a script for one of my vlogs and I was anticipating a phone call to arrive any minute, so I started to record in advance. I ordered a couple more cookies this week. I couldn't help myself, the pictures just looked so tasty. The cookie store that I order from has like a rotating section on their menu where they come up with new flavors every week, and this week's flavors just caught my attention, so I ordered a couple more. They told me it was going to arrive this morning, so I was very excited when they finally called. I think a mosquito must have somehow snuck into our house, and I am someone who attracts mosquitoes very easily, so I decided to plug in this mosquito repellent, but it's very slanted for some reason, and even if I try like pressing it up here, like I'm trying very hard right now, it just wouldn't budge. I don't know why. Regardless of how slanted this is, as long as it works and I don't get bit again, I don't care how it looks. Can you guys see this on my forehead? This isn't a scar. I got bit by a mosquito this morning. I have 3 mosquito bites like all over me. I have one on my forehead here, one on my elbow here, and one on my hand here. I've never been bitten on the forehead before. This is like my first time. And the itchiness of these mosquito bites were the things that woke me up this morning. But I didn't realize that we had a mosquito like sneak into our house. And like I can't believe that it bit my forehead. Like I understand if it bites like my arms or my legs, but my forehead? There's barely anything on my forehead. This is so frustrating. But I think the mosquito was actually pretty nice to me. I think I'm allergic to mosquitoes because most of my mosquito bites are always huge. Usually my mosquito bites are super big, like they're like this big, and I'm not even exaggerating, they literally are this big, especially the ones on my legs. Even if I don't touch them, once the itchiness wears off, it turns really purple, and it's kind of scary to look at, which is why I don't really like wearing shorts or skirts during the summer, because I don't want my legs to turn all purple and stuff. So even though this is a little bit frustrating, I'm not complaining, because at least it's small. I don't want like a whole purple mark on my forehead for like a couple of days. My mom also decided to call today. I was trying to figure out a way for my iPad to sit up straighter. When I bought this case, I was thinking of using it more for writing and not FaceTiming, so the camera is always tilting upwards a lot. I tried putting my wrist rest at the back to sort of act like support, and surprisingly it actually worked.
Hello?
I have 2 packages that also just arrived today. We're gonna start with this one because this one is one that I'm very excited about. It's a phone case! And it also has one of these like pulley thingies that I talked about in one of my previous vlogs. Like these pulley thingies. These are both in the form of my favorite IP of all time. And it's so cute! There's like air bubbles in here. Can you guys see like the air bubbles here? So I think there's like a sheet of plastic that I am supposed to rip off, but I can't find an opening to it. Some of you guys might find it hard to believe that I haven't changed my phone case in, I'd say, like 3 years. I'm not someone who really likes to change phone cases very often. I'm more of like a simplistic person, so even if I change my phone case, I usually just renew it, meaning that like I usually just buy another one in the exact same look or form as my previous one. And my phone cases are usually pretty boring. They're usually transparent, like clear phone cases, like the one that I'm currently using right now. Oh, can you guys see this? There is a sheet of plastic. Okay. I was actually starting to doubt myself because I didn't know if I should actually rip this off, but it seems like that I was right. There's one in the middle still. Can I take this off? Oh! Ta-da! Okay. And I wanted to show you guys the second thing that I bought. To be exact, I didn't buy this. This was once again gifted to me from my best friend. And inside are bracelets. These like 5 colored string bracelets. She bought me these because the Dragon Boat Festival was right around the corner, and apparently there's this tradition where on the day of the Dragon Boat Festival you're supposed to wear one of these, and on the first rainy day after the Dragon Boat Festival you're supposed to find like a water puddle or like a water pit or even like a river and throw this in, and apparently that's supposed to like wash away all the bad luck. If I'm not mistaken, if I understood it correctly, I'm not very sure. I'm not someone that's actually very superstitious, but she had one of these and she also wanted me to have one. And I don't know, I feel like just wearing these bracelets makes me feel like a lot closer to her. And it's as if like I'm celebrating the Dragon Boat Festival with her. So there's 2 blue ones, 2 orange ones, a red one, and finally a green one. I think I'm gonna go with the blue one. Because I personally like cooler colors more. And she also has a blue one as well. Is this a little too small for me? Oh, that's gonna be a little bit awkward if that is the case. Should I wear it on my left arm or on my right arm? I'm more used to having like accessories on my left wrist rather than my right one because I do a lot of like writing and most of my work with my right arm, so I like to have it, you know, clear.
I went on to edit my vlog afterwards. My feed recommended me this watermelon coconut drink and I just had to go try it out. I love both watermelon and coconut, so whoever came up with the idea to combine the two together, you deserve a medal. But once again, I ordered the wrong one. They have a watermelon coconut tea drink and a watermelon coconut milk juice. I wanted to order the latter, but I accidentally put in the first one as my order. It was okay, in my opinion. The watermelon and tea flavor were pretty obvious to pick up, but I could barely taste any coconut, so I'm very curious as to how the coconut milk one will taste like. After finishing all my editing for the day, I hopped straight into Stardew Valley. I feel like rainy days are just so fit for staying in and playing games all day. This was like my 3rd time replaying this game. It's so strange how even though I'm already so familiar with everything in the game, I still haven't gotten sick of it yet. I always set myself a different goal with every save file I create. This playthrough, I plan on befriending all the NPCs in the game. I even had like the game's wiki next to me because I was scared I would miss out on anything. I love how our basement is connected to our gym, especially when it's raining. We have the option to use our basement instead of having to go outside. This way we won't have to bring an umbrella and won't need to worry about getting our shoes wet. Here, I wanted to show you guys the importance of disinfecting anything you're going to put your hands on. Our gym has a janitor who's in charge of cleaning every day, but even so, a lot of the equipment can still get very, very dirty. Leg day is always the most tiring. I feel like fainting every time I'm done, so it takes me a lot of mental preparation before even coming. But the feeling of accomplishment after finishing a leg day just feels so great, and I don't know, I guess this proudness is what drives me to come every time. This was filmed on the day after the Dragon Boat Festival, and we had a small fountain right outside our gym, so I decided to throw in the bracelet there. Don't worry guys, I went to pick it up afterwards and threw it in the trash. I am someone who also hates littering. Finally, to end the day, I decided to reward myself a little dessert and try out one of the new cookie flavors this week. I'm pretty sure by now you guys can tell how much I love Oreos. This was a Hershey's Oreo chocolate flavored cookie. I love the Hershey's chocolate bar on its own, so unsurprisingly, I also really like this cookie. I just wish it would have more chocolate on the top. And that will be it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next vlog.